Oh, I don't like doing that. Okay. What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Sir Jorge D-Great bringing you week 8 of the ICP, better known as the International Competitive Pokemon League for long. This week we are facing off QtheCostaRican and his Chicago Dragapults. We faced off Q a couple times now. Last time we played him, we unfortunately it was a very close game, and Hitmontop ended up being his win con for the very end. So please check that out. That was for the BBL. But today we're playing for the ICP, and I'm gonna be real. If we just be real for a second, I had almost no idea how to prep for his team. Like, my brain kind of just shut off for a few hours when I was building. So all I did was I grabbed the Pokemon and I gave it a choice item. Simple as that. So let me break down the team. So first and foremost, we got El Tigre, and he's rocking the choice band this week. We have Wild Charge, Extreme Speed, Iron Head, and Bulldoze. Now, it's very important to know that my opponent does have Tapu Lele, and the second search is up. We cannot, unfortunately, click Extreme Speed, but I think I'm going to play around that, so we'll be just fine. All right? Also, this is the top screen is a spoiler for our week 1 of the YCL. But anywho, next up we got Moose the Terrakion. He has his choice band as well with Close Combat, Iron Head, Stone Edge, and Quick Attack. Again, outside of Talion, nothing outspeeds Moose, and we like clicking Close Combat, Iron Head, Stone Edge, you name it. So I really like it this week. We're also bluffing that we have EQ, which I think would have been important, but we're going to work without it. Next up, is our first choice Scarfer. It's going to be Hex Freezes, the Hexorus, EQ, Close Combat, G-Claw, and Rock Slide. We've learned our lesson not to run Scale Shot. It is a terrible move, and if you run it, you're a bad person. This will allow us to be outspeeding a lot of his stuff. I don't know if we actually can outspeed Dracozolt in Sand, but we can find out the hard way. I don't think we can. Next up, we have Acid Pinchy, the Drapion, rocking his choice scarf as well. EQ, Poison Jump, Ice Fang, and Brick Break. We like this a whole lot. Really can't. We have the Adamant Nature as well, and I think we have enough speed to be outspeeding in Talion. I could be wrong. Next up, we have Cokehead, the Diggersby, with EQ, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, and U-Turn. I thought about running Hazards instead of, U-Turn or one of the Elemental Punches, but I just want to punch things. So when in doubt, choice it out. And then finally, we have one of my favorite sets. It's going to be Fitchsard, the Cramorant with Ice Beam, Surf, Superpower, and Brave Bird. It's just a mix set. We have enough speed to be outspeeding, I believe it's Scarf, Dracozolt. And this is all assuming my opponent does not bring Sand. If he doesn't, that's actually wonderful because we just have an easier time. But yeah, we brought 4 Choice Scarfers and 4 banded Pokemon. So let's get started. I have QEing up for just a little bit. That's not what I wanted to do. I also just got book show, so if my layout of my thing looks a little different in the future videos, that's why. We're searching now. I do apologize, Q, for making you wait just a little bit longer. Now I am team breakdown. There we go. So there's the signal. You can see the 6 I think he brings this week. Obviously, no Sound would be phenomenal, but Dracozolt can kind of come in against us. I thought about bringing Eggy to be our main Dracozolt answer, but he really couldn't do much. So he does bring Sand. Okay, so what he does not bring? No Arcanini, and no what? Just no Arcanini. Okay. So let me get that right quick. That's mine. So no Arcanini, and we said see Nihilego. No, I'm stupid. We instead see, what do we see? Coroginal? I think it's Coroginal. I think leading off with Morpeko gives us the most offensive presence or threat to my opponent. And that's what I kind of want to lead off with, especially we can get a Surf off immediately. If he leads off with Coroginal, that's fine. We can also just lead off with Diggersby. Let me see how much an Ice Punch does to a Hippowdon. We probably should have calculated that beforehand. It's the wrong Pokemon. Against a Hippowdon. We're doing about 30%, which is not enough, to be honest. So we're leading off with Fitchsard. If he gets up rocks, that's fine. Again, we're Scarfed. So we see Lele. We see Zolt. We see Hippowdon. We see Intel. We see Cryogonal. And we see Nihilego. Okay, so here we go. Let's get started. Woo! I was not ready for this team. I was not. To be real, I was not ready for this team. But here we go. I'm very excited for this match. Hopefully it can be a clean game, a fun game, where I just click buttons. It's really what the goal is I just click buttons. So you see what he leads off with. If he leads off with Debra, which is going to be Hippowdon, so we actually have a phenomenal matchup right off the gate. He probably gets up Sand right now. He could get up Rocks with ease. Cramorant. Ice Beam and Surf do a whole lot to him if he's not specially invested. He could also go for like the Rock move. Ice Beam is kind of free though. Like, if you have a Pokemon that appreciates the hit, we can also just go in for the Surf. I like go for the Surf. If he hits me, that's actually better because he actually takes a lot more chip. If he goes into, he actually switches out immediately. If we go for the Ice Beam, Snowflake, it's actually going to go into this Cryogonal. This tells me that he has the Freeze Dry. So we're going to get the hell out of here. I did a good amount. Yeah, and unfortunately we do reveal that we're faster than him. So I definitely have to go for the Freeze Dry. And we don't have the best switches to this thing. Now that I see it. He's, again, going for the Freeze Dry. I guess I can go into Serpinchi. I'm assuming a Break does kill at this range. So we have to keep in mind the amount of turns of Sand that's passed by. Because killing this turn is going to be huge. These are Toxic. Oh, that was even better. We reveal that we're also... you know, Scarf Drapion against his Cryogonal. Break should knocking him out, but the Poison Jump also just, it does just as much, if not it'll knock him out, or the Sand will knock him out. So see what he wants to go for, what his main switching is. He really doesn't answer our Drapion too well either, which is kind of nice. Max HP again is taking 53 to 62, and that's around the range he is at right now. He switches out. If he goes into like Dracozolt and we poison that, that'd be huge. Debra again. Okay. So go for a Poison Jump. If we get a poison off this thing, that'd be huge. I did 0. He's max defense. No poison? No poison. That's unfortunate, but that's fine. Oh, we still have these. Okay, so he's not Smooth Sand. Let me see Toxic. Okay, so that means he has 2 turns of Sand left, which is huge. He's obviously going for the EQ here. And again, we just have a free switch into Fish Sword. He could go for Stone Edge, but I don't imagine that does too much to us. So let's see. A Hippowdon. This is a Cramorant. If he goes for EQ, then we, he goes for Rocks. Okay, that's fine. Cramorant's gonna have a hard time, switching into things now, but that's A-okay. Yeah, that's like max defense. That's good to know. So, our Cremmy here, again, does 2-shot this thing, and we saw that we do over a quarter to the Cryogonal. So, what is your switching, bruh? What is your switching? Let's see what your switching is. You can stay in, but again, the Cryogonal is not taking 2 serves. So let's see what he does. So he does switch out. You go back to Snowflake, yep. Again, you're not going to appreciate this plus Sand. Here comes Cramorant. And we are going to be able to knock him out. Is he leftovers? No, he's probably heavy duty boots. Okay. So I'm going to go for Surf. Again, we get to claim another kill. And we do. Sweet. So Cram kills Cryogonal. Which is huge. I really like that a whole lot. That means we could just EQ spam with... Actually, not yet. So he just has the Mandibuzz. It's interesting to see who he goes into. Probably the Dracozolt, if I had to guess. Boyo Loco, yeah, it's going to be this Dracozolt. Again, he goes for the Beak Bolt. I imagine he goes for the Beak Bolt. Right? Like, I think he has no other play to. Also, if this man's bluffing like Sandrush, I'm going to cry. I'm just not going to enjoy it. Again, this play into Coquette is super, like, obvious, but I have no other play right now. So let's see what he goes for. He goes for Substitute. Okay, so I'm so glad. I'm very glad that we decided to stay in. So he's Substitute. So you see, Sub. So I'm just gonna go for the Ice Punch. Does, actually I want to see. Diggersby against a Zolt. Draco Zolt. U-turn should be knocking his sub. Yeah, max HP, we should be breaking his sub. So I'm gonna go for the U-turn. So he does stay in. Do we break his sub? He has to be like max defense for us not to break. Okay, cool. So he's going for the dragon move. He's going for the dragon move, I would imagine. If this man goes for Beak Bolt, God play. Don't have a switch in because I didn't bring out Creamy. I'm gonna go into Serpinchi. See what he wants to go for. We take rock damage. Use a Dragon Claw. That's what I expected. We eat that pretty well, actually. I like going for the Ice Fang. Yeah, I like going for the Ice Fang, especially if it goes into something like the Mandibuzz. You just switch out. And then the bruh. Actually, it's going to be this Powdon. Okay, you're not going to appreciate this hit whatsoever. Actually, you'd probably take the 25%, if I had to guess. And of course we missed. Okay. That's A-okay. Again, we go into Fish Sard. If he pulls the double back into Zolt, we're in trouble. Like high key, if he pulls the double into Zolt, we're in trouble. Na. So we saw Sub Declaw. So I'm looking at Drapion. Okay, Powdon. It doesn't really matter. If he is like lefties, it didn't matter. He goes for EQ perfect. Again, I don't know what you're switching to my Cramorant is. I kind of want to Ice Beam. Especially if like you go into your Dracozolt. How much is Zolt taking from our Cramorant? Against Dracozolt. Ice. We do a quarter, and then he probably will be at 50%. Okay. How many turns of he's still? Oh, he's already decided his move. I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam because we still two-shot the Hippowdon. He switches out. Please go into Zolt. Yes, let's go. You're taking a huge amount of damage from this Ice Beam. Oh, we almost knock it out. Can we get the freeze? No, we don't. Okay. Unfortunately, I had to give him a Pokemon at this stage of the game. I think he goes for the Bulk Beat. So we can go into Coquette, kill a turn of Sand. We got that play right. So now we can just freely surf. Late game. If he goes for Declaw, it's another great play. He goes for Declaw. Okay. Now the question, no, we don't outpace you. I still like keeping this thing around, and he can't Bulk Beat. So I guess I go into Moose or El Tigre. I like the bulk that we have on El Tigre, so we should be able to chew a hit. Because even if he goes for the Bulk Beat, you know, it probably does a penny. Sand. If he goes to EQ again, God play, but I don't think he does. He's a Declaw again. Yep. Again, that's fine. The Sand does substitute. To side, rather. We can go for the Bulldoze. What do you actually go into right now? I think he goes into Hippowdon? Right? Do we knock out with Ironhead? I don't want to risk it with Ironhead, so I'm gonna go for the Bulldoze. If he saves this thing... That's bad. I'm gonna go for the Bulldoze. He switches out, okay. Hey, Gale. Please tell me you're not Balloon. No Balloon, no Balloon, no Balloon. Yes! Let's go. Bry kills Nikki. Let's go. Hippowdon's such an it's a really pain in our ass. So isn't the brat? Yep. Especially because our Kremlin switches are getting very, very limited. However, I'm okay with like losing somebody like I like Serpinchi. I don't mind losing like Diggersby or like Haxorus because Haxorus, especially Haxorus, because you don't have that much of credibility in my head. So Haxorus, we're Jolly Scarf. Do we all speed a Zoltan Sand? We unfortunately don't. Not like Max. These are EQ though. That's a good chunk to us. Again, I'm a-okay with losing. With losing Haxorus here. How much are we doing? Yeah. I'm a-okay with losing Haxorus here. These are EQ. Yep. That's fine. Hippo kills Hax. I'm gonna go to the Diggersby and go for the Ice Punch. We're also killing turns of Sound, which is kind of huge. I think EQ just the same. But Ice Punch goes like unresisted on this team right now. Again, I know he's max defense. He's for EQ. Yep. I think Hippo's gonna kill Diggersby here. Yep. He should be in range of the Surf now. And then we go to the Fish Sword. Man! Freaking Cramorant, every time I bring it, it's such a threat. It is such a threat. We should have at least one more switch in. Oh, that's close. That's close, but I think we still have another switch in. We go for the Surf. The Surf and Turf. I should have checked how many turns of Sand we have left. There might be one more. In which case I let Cramorant go down. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. Look at Cramorant. Being Cramorant, he switches out. Into Agent, which is going to be this Inteleon. Oh, we get the Pikachu because we're so low. Oh, unfortunately we can't switch out anymore. But that's fine. I'm going to go for the Surf again. Oh, we have quick attack on on our Raikou. That's right. Oh, my screen just went black, but my recording is still safe. Okay, cool. That gave me a minor heart attack. I'm not gonna lie. I've been having, or my PS5 is currently busted, for those who do not know. And, it's been a real pain in my ass. Yeah. So we go for a Surf. If we can somehow put him in range. Return, okay. We live? Wow. Freaking Kremret, man. We lived on like 3. If the sand subsides this turn, we're in a great position. Because we could just Surf again. Let's see. Maximoff, which is going to be this, this Tapu Lele. So this is the Psychic Surge. Okay. So, I have to stay in, no matter what, and just click Surf. I cannot let this thing do anything besides that. Again, he can kill me, but he's gonna get paralyzed. So he's Scarfed. Okay. He's Scarfed. Okay. That's fine. Lele kills Cram. So we go into Serpinchi. I think we outpace it because we're Jolly? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. We can Poison Jab. We can also just Ice Fang. He switches out. Okay. Into Debra, yeah. I think that's GG. I think that's GG. Can we get the poison? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. That's gonna counteract his leftovers. Ugh. We also have to kill these turns of Psychic Surge. We know he's Scarfed. So we have to do this in a way. We have 2 turns of Psychic Terrain. That's actually A-okay. I don't think Moose takes an EQ. Does Moose take an EQ? If I go Powdon against Terrakion. Ooh, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm gonna go to Moose. I'm going to Moose. I'm going to Moose. I'm going to Moose. Because of Slack Off. Okay. Cool, then we got the right play. Man, we also almost brought Scarfed out Raikou, too. I have to be very cheeky here and go for Iron Head flinches. I have to go really cheeky here, so I do apologize ahead of time, Q, about this. No? That's fine. Oh, let's go, Moose! Let's go! Yeah, I have to get very cheeky about this. The poison is huge as well. Man, if we still had our if we had landed the icing from earlier, I think that might have been huge. I'm gonna go for another Iron Head. If we can get the flinch, that would be huge. Go for another Iron Head. We don't get it, unfortunately. But that's fine. Again, we're just trying to whittle this thing down. If we can knock this thing out, then Dracozold's not an issue. And now we just have to deal with the Maximoff. And I think Drapion needs to be that person to do that. He still has the Honchkrow. I don't think we win this. We gotta get like a crit into a flinch. Like 2 crit flinches. I think. For an Iron Head. We get the flinch? Okay, there we go. That's huge. I'm sorry, Q. I really am. But I'm trying to make playoffs, and if he switches out here, that's also huge. I know we played, our team wasn't the best. But I feel like that was our best option, to be honest. And Cranberry just being a threat. Like, can we just talk about that? This is one of our lowest, like, tier Pokemon, and yet it's one of the, like, my favorite Pokemon I've brought to draft so far. Can we get another flinch, please? Please, 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 please. No, okay. Okay. I think he's losing more and more health every single time he goes for Slack Off. If we get, like, another flinch, that'd be huge. Like, 2 flinches, please. Lord. Pokemon gods, if you're watching this, please heed my calling. Heed my calling. Come on. Okay, no, he's going back up to full. Okay, this is literally all I can do right now. Unfortunately, is just go for Iron Head. Man, we should have brought Eggy. We should have brought Eggy. Hexorus was legit useless to us. We should have brought Eggy. If anything, probably should have sacked off Drapion. I don't know. Can we get a flinch? Nope. Okay. So we only got like 1 flinch. Okay. But you know what's better than, you know, one Pokemon that has Iron Head? You want to know what's better than one Pokemon having Iron Head? Is 2 Pokemon that have flinching moves. Alright, you guys ready to see a God tier play as we get Ice Fang on our as we get the Ice Fang flinch on our Serpentine, you ready? This is why we brought you in, kid. This is why we brought you in. You know Ice Fang has a chance to flinch, right? Target to flinch, right? We're not gonna get it, but we're at least gonna try to get it, okay? That's fine. There's no way we get this, but it's fine. It's A-okay. You go for Ice Fang. We land. We do a lot of damage. Can we get the flinch? We do not get the flinch. Ladies and gentlemen, we did not get the flinch. I repeat, we did not get the flinch. But it's okay, because we just keep on clicking it, and clicking it, and clicking it, and clicking it, and clicking it. Eventually, he has to run out of Slack-Offs, right? You would think. At some point, Q is going to run out of Ice Fangs, or I'm gonna miss. Can we get the flinch? Nope. Okay. Q, I hope they revoke your status Costa Rican. I really hope they do, because this is getting Come on, Serpinchi. Hey, Serpinchi, I need you to get the flinch. I don't know why I'm Italian. Oh, you know what? I get it now. They're scorpions. Italians are scorpions. Why did I do a lesson before? Can we get the flinch? No. No. Goodbye, Serpinchi. I don't think actually I think it did just a little bit. No, because he was pretty healthy already. Alright, now hear me out. You guys ready for this? You guys are not ready for this, right? You guys are not ready for this. See, I have this move, right? I have this move that there's a chance. There's an itty bitty chance. There's a chance. There's a chance that my screen goes black, and I don't know why. But there's a chance that we get a flinch, and we're gonna go for it. And you know what? We're not gonna get it. Oh, we got it. All right. Now, there's a chance. Now there's a chance that we can get it again. You keep clicking the same move over and over again. It's bound to happen, right? It's a gambler's fallacy, right? It's bound to happen. But you know what? I believe in the gambler's fallacy as we get in the second flinch. As we get the second flinch. He switches out. He's in the agent. He sacks off. Oh, this thing is still alive. I completely forgot about you. Wait, what? Oh, Mandibuzz! I am so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't even matter at this point. But it's Helios. That's a Pokemon, right, guys? Yeah, that's gonna be game. That's gonna be game. Good game to Q. That took a lot longer than it should have, to be honest. But that's A-okay. We should have brought Scarf empty if we're gonna be completely honest with ourselves. We probably should have brought Scarf. Unless my son Eevee completely EV'd wrong this Pokemon. He was for a second. No, he's gonna knock us out. GG to Q. I had a really hard time with prepping. And yeah, sometimes that's how it is. You just have a hard time with prepping. And you just give everything choice stuff. I loved how Cramorant played today. Really loved how it played. We couldn't get rid of rocks, which is unfortunate. So I think if we could make a change to the team, we probably should have brought Eggy. Obviously, Choice Bandit or Choice Specs. That would have helped out with a Powder 100%. And that was on me. That was me poorly prepping for that. But outside of that, I think we played really well. You know, we played it with the best as we could, right? And sometimes that's really all you can say. So I don't think we're making playoffs this season, which is unfortunate. We're moving on 3-5. TBH probably should be 4-4 at least. But Pokemon just says no sometimes. Anyways, I will see you guys for week 9 of the ICP. And I hope to see you guys there. Peace. Thank you so much for watching this video of mine. If you guys did enjoy this content, by all means hit that like button down below and subscribe if you have not already. If you guys want to continue watching my content, Sergey himself has picked a video just for you on the left of the screen. Just all you have to do is click it. But YouTube does think you guys will enjoy the video on the right. The choice is yours. Anyways, you guys do know me as Jorge the Great. Make sure you appreciate the word of Alola Negi. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.